Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Wherever, whenever you are, welcome. You are listening to Just My 2 Cents. It is Monday, which means it's another recap / preview show. Join me, won't you, while I recap UFC Vegas 81 and preview UFC 294, respectively. UFC Vegas 281, UFC Vegas 81 took place this past weekend. 294 is taking place this weekend in Abu Dhabi. It's a big fight card. A couple of my favorite active fighters are fighting on it. I got a little bit that I want to say about both of those fights, as well as the main event. And we're going to preview the rest of the card a little bit. I'll recap what happened, and then we can just talk about whatever the fuck else. But that is what is on the schedule for today. So I'm really in no rush. There's no one in here right now. So I'm just toking up and warming up. So come through, talk your shit. Let me know what you thought about the fights this past weekend, how you're feeling about the upcoming fights at 294. Yeah, just having a little doctor prescribed medicinal session. Kim de la Kim and apple fritter are the medicine of the days. Grind them up, mix them up, combination. Not a bad little combo. And I got my cold brew here. Just need an audience. Just need a little, just like one person of an audience. Jerome's expression right there is how I felt about UFC Vegas 81. kind of sucked. Kind of sucked. I'm not going to say it was the worst card I've ever seen, but it was far from the best. Before I get too far into this podcast, a couple of verbal shout outs. Put the banners up already, but first and foremost, shout out to the Dome, man. Shout out to the best group chat in the world. The Dome comprises the vast majority of my audience. Them's is the homies. So shout out to them. Every Wednesday, you can find me on this channel talking about movies with my dude Aaron the dog. Check him out. Check out his new channel, Why We Love Horror, with his buddy and fiance. I need to check out the latest episode myself. Also, make sure you guys check out Pub Sports Radio's MMA Locker Room Talk podcast that premieres every Thursday. That is Thursday for me. Shout out to Big Show Picks. Shout out to Money Mills, aka MMA Locker Room himself. Shout out to all the boys at Pub. And big old shout out to my dude Big Show, who made his debut on this program this past Friday. It was awesome having him on. I hope it's not the last time we can kick it on stream together. But yeah, special shout out to my dude. You're welcome anytime, brother. And yeah, it was not quite my weekend with my bets. My picks were okay, but I just want to get this UFC Vegas 81 recap over and done with. I got some crow to eat and just want to get it out of my memory forever. Who we got up in here? Jackie boy. Howdy, Jack. How are you? I'm waving right back at you, brother, from the other side of the pond. How are you, Jack? So the card was terrible, almost as bad as my bets. Man, probably not as bad as mine. We'll get him next. We'll get him this week, though, won't we, Jackie boy? Mm-hmm. That's right. That's right. We gonna get him this week, Jack. So let's talk about UFC Vegas 81. I keep wanting to see UFC Vegas 281. That is not a card that exists. UFC Vegas 81 took place on Saturday. Let's talk about it. Let's just get it the fuck out of the way. I don't even think I made a banner for it. That's how little I want to fucking talk about this shit. UFC bare bones minimum. UFC Vegas 81 fucking recap. Good, great, fine, dandy. Trick of the day, trick of the road. God, I put it in the fucking Jesus Christ almighty. Ban user. Yeah, ban user and delete comments. I'm going to put myself in timeout. Why did I fucking do that? I haven't had enough fucking cold brew today, dude. I don't think I've had enough cold brew today, Jackie boy. I hope you had a good weekend, though, besides that, Jack. Besides the torture that was fucking UFC Vegas 81, I hope you had a good weekend, man. Hope you got nice and irie and frolicked with the honeybees. Took in that fresh mountain air. UFC Vegas 81 recap. Yay. Let's talk about fucking UFC Vegas 81. It was so fucking cool. Wow. This fucking computer. I want to smash it like Office Space. I build and smash it into fucking pieces. God damn, you piece of shit. You piece of fucking mechanical shit. All right. Shout out to the two people in the building struggling with this very basic technology, struggling to fucking breathe and get the phlegm out of my fucking throat and speak English coherently. But we're here. We're talking UFC Vegas 81. Awesome ticker there at the bottom. It was Gerald Harris bet negated half my UFC losses onwards and upwards. Yep. What up, homie? I love when 40% of UFC cards, yeah, they're awesome, aren't they? Yeah, they really fucking deliver. The highest quality. Let's just fucking get it over with, dude. All right, here we go. If you're new to this channel, or if you're not new, smash the like button, please. Been struggling to get likes and live viewers. So yeah, tell everyone you know. For the love of God, please smash the fucking like button. And yeah, help keep this fucking channel afloat with a little bit of viewership and likings of the streams. Please and thank you. Y'all the shit. Cheers, boys. Kim de la Kim and Apple Fritter on deck today. Hell, all I need is Jack and Noah to shoot the shit anyway. Just a little smoke circle. Toke up. Casual toke with the homies. I know, dude. Broke the curse. Powerful forces at work. Yep. Beat the living fuck out of Ashley Yoder. Ashley was teetering on the edge, dude. She was 8-8 coming into this one. It was like, is she gonna have a winning or a losing record by the end of it? And yeah, I think this one was pretty straightforward. I had Ducote. She landed the harder punches. Beat the living. Ashley Yoder does have a chin because she got busted the fuck up. Like 3 different lacerations. Eye all swollen, nose bloody, mouth bloody. Like she got fucked up, man. So credit for Ashley Yoder. Credit to Ashley Yoder for staying on her feet because Ducote was cracking her over and over and over again. So yeah, a good performance by Ducote. But that's against Ashley Yoder. Now 8-9 Ashley Yoder. And that's Ashley Yoder coming off a pretty long layoff and a fighter that's not that good to begin with. And Ashley Yoder wasn't having any problem landing her own strikes. So Emily Ducote moving forward is definitely a fade. But if they're going to keep giving her these like bottom of the barrel, barely hanging on, give this bitch her pink slip. Hey, Emily, you beat this bitch. We'll give you your winning money. We can get her out of there. Make room for these fucking for the next season of Dana White Contender Series and all these new fighters we just signed. Blah 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 blah. Whatever the fuck ever. Anyways, enough about that. Let's move along. Yeah, like I said, shout out to the boys at Pub. This was one of the Chris Gutierrez was the first leg and the first half of the MMA Locker Room Talk podcast parlay. It was Gutierrez and Michelle. But Gutierrez was a really safe leg. He just did. What does he do, Noah? You already know. Just I can't take credit for the electric slide description. That is Homie Noah's descriptive adjective for UFC fights, and I have to give credit to him. Newly appointed to the Goon Squad, promoted, given the superpower of the wrench. So yeah, man, he just very, very predictable. Very predictable fight, predictable outcome. Chris Gutierrez by decision. Should have bet that. That was a fucking given. Like, if you're not washed, if you're like a pretty good fighter, Chris Gutierrez usually isn't going to knock you out. But if you don't have the mobility and you don't have the footwork and the cardio, he's going to light you up and he's going to electric slide all the fuck over you. And that's what happened. So, yep, pretty straightforward. Melissa Dixon is going to get really fucked up in the UFC, but Irina Alekseeva, she's not long for the UFC world, I fear. I fear like 4 fights is all we're going to get out of her, and then it's on to fucking KSW or whatever the fuck. Is M1 Global still a thing, or did that get absorbed? I can't remember. Back to M1 or whatever, KSW or something. One, I don't even fucking know. Does one have a 135? Melissa Dixon, like, Irina sucks, and she sat her down. So Dixon's going to get fucked up. Like, Dixon's face was a mess about halfway to Ashley Yoder's face. And against a fighter that's not a fraud like Irina, she's going to get fucked up. So Dixon's definitely a fade, but Irina's just barely and probably not in the long run UFC level. But that's enough of those two. Catch up real quick here. I must have gotten booted from the Iceman Dome. Who's he on this week, Noah? Dude, my FOMO is going crazy right now, dude. I'm devastated that I haven't been invited to the Iceman Dome. I didn't watch round 1, and I checked the chat, and everyone was gassing me up saying Yoder was winning. Yeah. Pulling your leg, won't they, Jackie boy? That's all right. Yeah, she could have. It was probably 29-28 Yoder. I mean 29-28 Ducote. I don't fucking know. Jackie boy says, fuck. I bet it's Jin. Dude, they probably will give her Jin Fry. All right. Loser leaves town. I mean, it seems like there's been a lot of those, dude. Not only fights, but like whole cards where it's like, all right, this is a loser leaves town. We are handing out them pink slips. Winner, lose, like winner, go home. That just feels like could be one of those. I don't see how Jen still has a job, and I don't know, man. This might be one of the worst bets I've made all time. I don't know about that, Jack. You being too hard on yourself now. I know Altang was ass, and I bet him anyway, expecting him to wrestle. Like, I don't think that stylistically it's not a bad matchup. I think it was kind of a beasting 25-8 though, where it's like level of competition. I don't like Chris Gutierrez's fighting style. It's incredibly frustrating to watch, and it was kind of sweaty. Like, Alatang cracked him a couple times, but he just wasn't the level of fighter to me that could make Gutierrez pay for his electric sliding. I think Gutierrez has established himself like a reasonably high floor. I think his ceiling is limited, but I think his floor is now like reasonably high. And he's a ranked fighter. I'm pretty sure he is. If not, it should be. Like back half of the top 15 kind of deal. But yeah, pretty straightforward there. There's been worse bets made though by you, certainly by me. So don't be too hard on yourself. Dixon is a striker who can't strike. Irina is a grappler who can't grapple. Fatter ass theory prevails. Should have max bet Dixon when I seen them taters. Yeah, she got a tater. She got a little bit of a bump. She got a little bump there. A little dump. Fatter ass theory 3-1. Yeah, you can't win them all, dude. How is Altang wrestling 13 minutes angry? Yeah. That's not bad. That's not bad, Jack. Casey Kenny versus Gutierrez. God, easy Chris Gutierrez electric slide. But yeah, that's how I feel about that. Let's press forward. Onward and certainly upward. I'm kind of kicking myself for not betting McKinney round 1 KO. Or at least making that a parlay piece. Because if you don't have to wake up in the morning and grow a brain, if you know anything about mixed martial arts, this was like the automatic, this is going to happen play. Terrence McKinney is going to smoke this motherfucker in the first round. I am kicking myself for not hammering that dude, because I never for a second thought otherwise. Idiot. That's how Jerome's expression is how I feel about myself. You didn't bet that? What is wrong with you, dude? Who killed Kenny? You bastards. You rotten son of a bitch bastards. It was, dude. I don't know why. I'm kicking myself, man. Anyways. I mean, I was getting these picks right. Too bad I didn't fucking bet any of them. Shout out to Mills, dude. Shout out to MMA Locker Room. Money Mills himself. He was all over Tainara Lisboa. And it was pretty fucking automatic, dude. She was just a better fighter. Better striker, better grappler, better fighter. BMF. As my dude Aaron would say, the better mixed martial arts fighter. The better MMA fighter. Dude, I'm actually, and again, this is why I'm kicking myself too, because McKinney is a guy that's pretty easy to bet on. And what I mean is, it's pretty easy to tell what level of competition he can beat and what he can't now. I think that's kind of like well established. He's another guy where it's like pretty high floor. Ceiling is very limited though. So it's like, okay, I've been getting the only Terrence McKinney fight I have not gotten right, I think, was the Matt Frivola one. No, that's not true. That's not true. Fucking Ghost Pepper. God damn it. That's the only other one I've gotten wrong. But I kind of knew that was one of those. Was like, I'm gonna support him, but fucking, you know. Anyways, man. Shout out to Ghost Pepper. A lot of the fighters that I've been supporting recently, God, they've been letting me down. But at least Ghost Pepper didn't totally go ghost. No pun intended, and like, you know, goes out on his shield and seems like a pretty decent dude. So, man, shout out to Ghost Pepper. But anyways, yeah, those are the only two McKinney picks I've gotten wrong. Gonzalez and Frivola. Other than that, it is like, yep, McKinney is going to beat this dude or he is going to get his ass whooped. Like Bonfim and Dober were such easy picks. I know the Dober fight was a little hairy, but I'm just saying in the end, it went down exactly how I thought it would. And like, he's just now in late 2023, McKinney is like pretty easy to like read and play. And I'm just kicking myself for not doing it, you know? Now, see, Jack, you just keep giving evidence and like further reason why you need to bring the aftermatch back. I mean, I don't mind, dude. I don't mind you blessing the chat with all these great matchups, but I'm just saying, dude. This is why I always piss and moan about you bringing it back. That's all I'm saying. McChinney versus Hernandez, Clash of the Can Crushers. Oliveira let down the fat. I know, dude. Disowner. I do. I respect that more. I respect more going for it than like just conceding defeat and running away. I will always respect that more. Nah. I will. I said that even after I said I couldn't continue to bet him, but I still do support Ghost Pepper in all his endeavors. Shout out to Eric Gonzalez, man. But yeah, the other guy, nah. I feel like nobody even really does care after their recaps, but I don't know of any recap matchmaking combo shows. I mean, Jack, I'll throw this out to you, Jackie boy, and no pressure, but I'll throw this out. Now that we're talking about it, now that I'm just thinking out loud, Jacketh Attacketh. I had show on here Friday. I'm getting back into the swing of things of having people on my channel and hosting. If you want, it doesn't have to be a regular thing, but if you want some time to come onto this channel, it doesn't have to be for any specific reason. If you want to come on this channel, talk fights, talk shit, drop an aftermatch if you want, I'll just throw that out to you. Open invite. And anybody else, any of the homies. Noah, I know Aaron has sworn off UFC indefinitely, but throw it out to him as well. Alex, any of the homies. Certainly anyone that's on the Goon Squad. Jackie boy, I know that you're not a violent man. You don't like cracking people over the head with a wrench. So I don't know, you don't care about the mod thing. But man, if you just throwing it out there, Jack. If you ever want to. If you want to come on today, I don't care. I'm not doing anything today, but I don't want to put any pressure on you either. I want to make you feel uncomfortable. Just want to let you know that if you want to, holler. Yeah, you're a smart man. That's why it fucks with you, Jackie boy. Good for him. Good for him. It's not like I hate the guy. He just doesn't exist to me. Never heard of him. Who? Where is he from? ¿Dónde? ¿Qué? ¿Por qué? Running to Twitter to leave group chats while making up your. Yeah, I thought, what's up with that no excuses thing? I'm not going to go down this negativity road, but it's like no excuses, but then you're putting up medical diagrams and you supposedly get foot drop, but you're able to electric slide and run around for 15 minutes. Make that make sense. And that's the last word on that. Anyways, let's move forward amicably. Let's talk about something positive. And I'm just, dude, I've been doing this all fucking year. Blame it on the hillbilly. Blame it on the fucking the hard drugs I took in my early 20s. Blame it on anything else but my own dumbass. Nah, man, I'm kicking myself again because I picked Elkins. I put Elkins in a parlay that did not end up hitting, and I should have just fucking bet the money line straight. This is why you don't fiddle fuck around. You don't try and get stupid. Double dog, dumbass. The underdog is the underdog for a reason. The value is baked into the money line. You don't have to. That's why it's like, wow, what was I thinking about, dude? What was I thinking about? Jack and Noah and anybody else is listening. What the fuck, dude? He was plus 165. That's just, you just bet that. You don't get cute. You don't try and parlay it. You don't try and bet props. Although if anyone was on Elkin sub, well done. Chef's kiss. Wow. Beautiful. You're beautiful. Bonito. But yeah. I like Elkins, dude. He is just a corn-fed Ohio beau. Just all-American, ragtag tough guy. What you see is what you get. Hard-working. Just busts his ass. Pretty sure he's a family man. But, man, I always root for Elkins. And it always feels good to see that dude win. Always. Like, I can't say that, like, Elkins is my favorite fighter. I don't, like, stand him or anything. But he's a dude that's, like, I always want to see Elkins do good in life. It's like, I always want to see him keep winning. It's like, he's just... I don't understand when people hate on Elkins. It's like, dude, I get it. He's not the best fighter in the world. I know his tattoo isn't like the best, and like people dog him so much for the tattoo. Like, I get it, dude. It's not awesome, but like, he just is what he is, man. And he's not a bad fighter. He's a really, did you like that? I'm sorry. Striking is what I like in MMA, but his scrambling in that fight is just, and I feel like I was saying this last week too. It's like, dude, if you're a grappler in an MMA fight, you should be always trying to do what Elkins is doing. Not that you can do it, but like, just keep wrestling and trying to get on top. Don't stop wrestling. Don't stop going for the takedown. Always end up on top and keep the top pressure. I can't remember what fight it was where it was just like, that's how they won, but it was last week. Anyways, shout out to Elkins, man. Kicking my fucking old dumb head and butt for not fucking just playing that straight. Idiot. I get it, Jerome. I get it. Retardation. Very funny. Retardation. The Damage Lobby. What up? I said I could totally see TJ Browning himself, but I didn't actually think he was going to do it. I did. He is not a dude. TJ Brown could actually do well in a second tier organization. The problem is they do the thing with and he's not the only fighter they do this with, where he's like the teammate of a better fighter. So by extension, he gets this like hype transference a little bit. And it's like, oh, well, he can fight a level that's kind of close. And it's like, no. He has the skill set and the grappling to like smoke some cans or like some Bellator level fighters. I don't see why he doesn't go to Bellator. And I don't mean that like, you fucking suck, bro. That's all you're good for. It's like, no, I really feel like you can, and I say this a lot, you can do better in Bellator. Like, you have a mixed martial arts skill set. You can win fights. It's just not against a like, you know, Elkins is a veteran, man. Like I said, I'm not saying he's a world beater, but dude, he's been in there with a lot of good fighters. He has a ton of fucking experience, and he is a tough ass motherfucker. And I knew that he like was tougher than TJ Brown, and he had way more heart, and he's just a wrestling ass Ohio Bobo. That's just what, dude. Like that, it was just kind of an easy pick, and I'm just idiot. That's what I feel like for not just betting that straight. Fucking parlayed that line. Dumb fuck. Anyways, man. I say do that, man. Just keep feeding him TJ Brown type fights, just so we can keep seeing Elkins winning. That's what I say. Let him fight as long as he wants to. And you heard him, man. He's like, I don't call people out, man. I just fight. I fight. And that, dude, that's just awesome, dude. Just keep giving him like either prospects that are just like, yeah, like, oh yeah, whatever. Like dudes that are kind of like, okay, you lose this fight and you're gone. Just keep giving him those fights, dude, just so Elkins can win, keep getting paychecks, keep fucking the damage going. I don't know, man. I like Elkins. I wish nothing but the best for him. That's not bad. Dude, that's not bad either, man. Telling you, Jack. Dude, how many times did he pull? He's like, you are not going to guillotine Darren Elkins. He did the same thing every time. And Elkins just like wrestled back on top. You're a fucking dolt, dude. TJ Brown is a fucking dunce. Howdy, big boys. Just in time. Please smash the like button, y'all. I am struggling to get likes. Thank you. Give Elkins Euro trash. Yeah, any winnable fight, man. Any winnable fight so Darren can get his win and show money and hopefully get bonuses, man. Like, I hope he got, I didn't see who got the performance of the night bonuses, but I hope Elkins was one of them. Because I was just impressed with his wrestling. Out wrestled a dude that's known for his grappling and just was the dog and had way more heart, just like I thought he would. But yeah, that was that. Okay, so Moyes, you're just in time. Big Moyes, owner of the carousel. Can your old bud TC get a turn on that old thing one time? Come on, Moyes. You can let me get one, man. You can let me get one, baby. Let me get a turn, Moyes. Let me get a spin. Got to eat some crow. Let me get a spin on that old carousel. No excuses. No robberies. That's what it is. I was wrong. Christian Rodriguez is a better fighter at this point right now than Cameron Simon. I backed the wrong fighter. Rodriguez was better on the feet. He was a better grappler. He's a better fighter. Crow for me, and I would love to take a ride on the carousel to cheer myself up. Can you do that for me, Big Moyes? Fucking y'all don't know about that, man. The fucking turtle, man. That I do not yee like that on a daily basis. That's a fucking turtle, man. Elkins versus Grundy, it is. I'm just fucking playing it up for the show a little bit. It's called Entertainment Boys. Grundy earned his way back with the Aljo grappling match. Grundy, my fucking Grundy. See, Jack, the people are missing out on that, dude. They're missing out on the clever wordplay. He has clever phrases and he makes them up and he uses them and they're funny. See? You see what you're denying the people, Jackie boy? But yeah, Crow for me. Rodriguez is just the better fighter right now. He's the more complete product. I mean, Simon had a couple moments and he does have potential, but he's a greenhorn still. He does have 3 fights. That's 4 now, and he will get better. And Rodriguez is a good fighter, and he'll win some more fights too. And Rodriguez is pretty young, but he's just a more put together product. He's a little better on the feet. And I got to eat crow with that too, man, because I thought Simon was going to be the way better striker. I was wrong about that. Rodriguez kept busting him with that knee, dude. I thought I was going to knock him out. I was like, Jesus, Cameron, stop eating that fucking knee. He's just green. That's all. But yeah, I was wrong. So congrats to all the Rodriguez backers. I'm sure y'all were loving that. He was a very popular favorite this week, but I mean, y'all were right. So yeah, Simon was the dog. I was backing, threw him in that dumb fuck Elkins parlay, but it would have busted anyway. So crow for me. Thanks, Moyes, for the spin on the carousel. It's a good time as always. Thank you. I agree, and I hope so. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping that that people are just like, because people like to fade Simon anyway. In fairness, yes, he should have been the underdog. He looked like the underdog. I thought I was really clever with that. I thought I was being real slick with that. Oh, dude, you think Simon's the underdog? Yeah, well, yeah, but whatever. But he shows the flashes, man. He shows the potential. Just got to get some more rounds in. He did a lot of can crushing in South Africa, but you can tell the potential's there. But like Moy said, he'll probably win his next fight, and I'm hoping that he's not a crazy, even if he is the favorite, he's not a crazy favorite. I'm kind of hoping he's the underdog again. We'll see. Shout out to the 5 people in the building. Now we're getting things going. Please smash the like button if you haven't already. Please. I'm struggling to get likes and views, and so tell everyone, if this isn't boring you to fucking tears, please tell people to fucking subscribe to my channel. This is all organic, man. I do not pay for this shit. I do not pay for views and subs and all that. I beg. Okay, there's a difference. 145 versus 135. Impossible to submit. Hey, dude, he did fight. Hey, that was impressive. Good shout on that, boys. Fighting out of those anacondas, he didn't panic at all with that. He just got outstruck. I think that Simon was, and I was doing the same thing. I think he was a little too cocky going into that. Like, I'm going to be the way better striker. Rodriguez is a good fighter. He just is. And so all the people that have been, actives, hey, who's yeah. I gave everyone shit for being a Rodriguez dick sucker. Well, now I look like the Cameron Simon dick sucker. And now, semen season. Who's getting jizzed on now? Smart mouth. Yeah, I know. I get it. Me. What has 2 thumbs and is eating crow and fucking sucking fucking C-Rod? Sucking C-Rod crow. Me. This guy. Please, God, for the love of God, smash the like button. Yeah. Hey, everyone that was on C-Rod, man, congrats. Y'all were right. I was wrong. Tell you what I was not wrong about, though, and what I'm very happy. This was were it not for this fight, I might be done. No, that's not true. I would want to be really done with the UFC. Were it not for this fight. But LFG. Let's fucking go. Michel Tomoldo Pelé. One punch, ho. Sat him down with one punch. Vicious follow-up GMP. Standing up GMP. Dude, Michel is a brick shithouse at 185. And like shredded at 185. He didn't look soft neither. You shred it. How in the love of Christ did he make 170? You want to talk about a unit? Boom. That wasn't no bada bing. It was just a boom. Counter right hand. Petrosky coming in with some weak ass, half ass. Not even. I don't think he was fainting. I think he was like throwing a little punk ass jab. And it wasn't a jab. He was like just putting his hand out there. And he's like, I know you're not about to throw anything, but I am. Boom. Like I said, it wasn't even a counter. It was just like, oh, you're just gonna fucking sit. You about to throw nothing. You're just looking for a takedown. Boom. Sit down. Sit down, crotch sniffer. Oh, I love that shit, man. Because Petrosky lost his last fight, man. He lost to GM3, and he was so fucking lucky. Like, he was so fucking lucky against Gerald. And the only reason that it was even close is because he desperately was just a wrestling rat the entire time. I'm really glad that he didn't get to pull any of that bullshit or try and make it close at all. It was just like, sit your fucking non-striking, fraudulent ass right the fuck down. So yeah, all those Petrosky backers, y'all need to eat some fucking crow. Put some fucking respect on Michel Pineda's name. So saith your old bud. How do you like them fucking apples? You Andre Petrosky cocksuckers. Nah, for real though, man. Keep doing it though. Keep remembering the Tristan Connolly fight. Please, I'm begging you. The next time Pereira fights, hammer his opponent's money line. Keep bringing up the Tristan Connolly fight. Keep bringing up the Dusko Todorovic loss. Keep bringing up all this old shit. Please, please keep driving that narrative home. It is going to help me and any other Demolidor backers greatly. Please and thank you ahead of time. Thanks. That was TIA. Thanks in advance. Keep sleeping on this dude. He's still in his 20s. Keep sleeping on him. That's one shot, kid. One shot. Fucking Andre Petrosky, dude. Get the fuck out of here. Getting outstruck by GM3. Thinking you're going to stand with Michel Pereira. What's that? That's one shot, kid. Yep, for sure. Hey, man, shout out to my dude, the General. Shout out to the homie. Well, Texas in here strong, man. Shout out to the whole Texas. Shit. Third coast in the hoe. Petro pulled guard. Dang. One man's trash is another man's treasure. Well, I took down your avatar because I was running out of room, so I'm sorry I don't have it up show, but what's up, well? Oh, shit. Congratulations, brother. Oh, shit. Man, big news. Congrats, my dude. Shit, virtual hug, bro. Virtual hug, chest bump, bro. That's awesome, dude. Man, that's great, dude. Congratulations. That is cool. Yeah, man. Everybody congratulate the man. Shit, light them cigars, boys. It's a celebration. Yeah, cheers, brother. Hell fuck yeah, bud. That's all right, man. That's awesome. Weeks early, but he's here. That's great, dude. Congratulations. Hey, Ron. Hey, man, all the homies is here. Hey, he says, cheers, Papa Show. Yes, indeed. Smiles all around, boys. The whole gang is here. Boy, that makes your old bud TC happy. Yeah, man. Congratulations, dude. Yeah, light them cigars, boys. For he's a jolly good fellow. For he's a jolly good fellow. For he's a jolly good will. Nobody can deny. Dude, I'm getting really stoned off this Candela cam. Hey, dude, thank you for being here and sharing the fucking good news with the boys, man. That's what's up, dude. Hell yeah, man. Alex. Yep. Yep. Get them fucking baby balls ready. I'm not a father, but just I got to see my brother go through it. My oh man, yeah, my niece just started school. Just started kindergarten. Oh man, yeah. All right, yeah. While we're here, take a moment. Damn it. I must have just blocked it out. Just I'm repressing it already. Compartmentalized already. Yep. Yes, indeed. We lost a good one, boys, and it wasn't through anything tragic. It was actually through something happy. So actually, congratulations to Patrick too, succeeding in life. Biotech God. So it's congratulations are in order all around, man. Big Show got married recently. Just started a family. Patrick having great success. Biotech, great success. Scientist. Yeah, dude. So it's not like anything bad happened. It's not like something dramatic or any drama bullshit or nothing like that. It's just like, nah, I'm just balling too much, boys. I'm just too successful. But nah, man, congratulations to him. Very happy. That's a good problem to have. I'm having too much success in life and I just don't have time. That's a good thing, man. So congratulations to him and wish him all the best in his future endeavors. Not that he'll, I was once said all the best. Not he doesn't need any luck. But selfishly, I want him around. But you know, it is what it is. It's a little bittersweet because of that, but it's mostly just sweet. That's awesome. So yeah, man, good news. Good news. A little bittersweet with Patrick, but he was one of the good ones, man. I will miss that. But shout out to him, and yeah, I'll extend the invitation. Aaron, I know you're swearing off UFC, but I extended it earlier. I'll if you ever want, man, just let me know. I'll drop the link. You're of course welcome in here whenever. But yeah, Patrick too, man. If you hear this, you are welcome anytime, my dude. But yeah, so he's taking a hiatus. Yeah, and shit. God, I'm getting fucking Irie poofed out, man. I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm just like my mind is just fucking soaring right now. Might not be a pod this week. Okay. Right on. Right on. I just read Petrosky's laundry list of excuses. Great in the morning. Taking a hiatus. Yeah. Just career is skyrocketing apparently. So it's like it's a good thing. It's a little sad, but it's a good thing. Yep. I mean, you tried to tell people, dude. You tried to warn them. You can lead a horse to water, brother, but you cannot make that motherfucker drink. And people tried to lead me to water with C-Rod, and I just wouldn't drink it. Just fucking had semen in my mouth. Ayo. When I read Pour One Out, oh no, man. Yeah, just facetious. Yep. Exactly, dude. It's like, oh man, but it's like it's a good thing. He's leaving for a really good reason. So yeah. No, you heard it. No podcast this week, but it's for a good reason. So, but yeah, man, keep hating on Pereira. Keep remembering that Tristan Connolly fight. I'm begging you. Keep remembering that. Keep that in your minds when you break this down and bet it. And please, everyone bet Pereira's opponent. I want a nice, sexy little money line for Pereira. It'd be sick if he was the underdog. But yeah. Everyone was all over Petrosky, man. Not everyone, but like, and I know Pereira was the favorite, but dude, people were still betting Petrosky. Like sharp cappers were still on Petrosky. All right. Keep fading Michelle, please. He's just way better. Like he's one of those fighters. He has a bad performance, and he's a young dude. He's a kid. I know that's crazy to say, but he's like not even 30 years old. He might be just 30. I don't know. I still think he's in his 20s, but he's not an old dude. So yeah, a few years ago, 3-4 years ago, yeah, he's kind of a young knucklehead, 25-year-old kid, fucking built like a fucking Adonis, cocky as fuck. Like, yeah, doing some stupid shit, not taking Connolly seriously, gassing out, backflipping and shit when he should be fighting. But you see what he can do when he fucking takes it serious. Dude's got power. Got middleweight power now. Sit your ass down, Petrosky. One punch. Pop. So yeah, very much looking forward to seeing what's next for this man. C-Rod only beats pre-pubes. Yeah, so we'll see. I cannot hate on C-Rod. I just have to eat the crow because I had fucking semen in my teeth, and yeah, it just sucks for me. But yeah, we'll see what's next. I'm interested to see who they're going to give Christian Rodriguez, but tune in Wednesday. There will be no podcast Thursday, but tune in Wednesday. See that dude right there? See that old Aaron the Dog MMA? That dude right there, me and that dude are going to be talking about movies, films on Wednesday. So tune in to that, please. Thank you. Patrick, come back. I can't remember the words. Yeah, it turns out dude never actually lost to Connolly. He literally beat himself with the flips. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of, and dude, if you go back and look at that fight, that was a pretty close fight. Like he hurt Connolly several times to the body. But it is what it is. I'm not going to sit there and cry about over spilled milk. He fucked up in that fight. He didn't take Connolly seriously. He gassed out. You see what happens when people gas out? A little bit of foreshadowing, if you will. Just a little bit. A little foreshadowing. Patrick, please come back. I know, dude. Talk to Me was fucking demented. That does look good. That Australian Hora. The talking hand Hora. Yeah, it did look kind of freaky. Where you like possessed for if you're possessed for more than however many seconds. Yeah, it kind of looked freaky. Is it Mac and Me week? Yeah, man. But speaking of which, while I've got Aaron the dog is a busy man too. Aaron the dog has got things. He's a successful man. He's got things going on. But while he's here, while we're just on the subject, make sure y'all tune in Wednesday, man. Aaron the dog knows a lot about movies. And as the weeks tick by, as the weeks transpire, these movies are going to be getting more and more betterer, I feel. And I can tell you this. I know I don't have to worry about the quality of Aaron's movies. But my movies this week, you ain't going to have to worry about that either, because I'm not faffing about this week. My movies this week, ain't none of my movies this week below an 80% on Rotten Tomatoes. And I know Rotten Tomatoes is not the end all be all. I know critics are sometimes full of horse poo. All right. But my movies this week are pretty fucking good. And just about all of them. In fact, yeah, I'll go ahead and say all of them are classics. If not like widespread, they are cult classics for sure, at the very least. And all of them, like I said, at least 80% on Rotten Tomatoes. None are below. So yeah, it's gonna be a good week, man. I'm kicking up the intensity a little bit this week. I don't like faffing about. I select the movies. I talk about them in a proper order. That's my best Tristan Tate impression. You like that? I watched Boogeyman 2023. What a trashy movie. I didn't know anything about it going in. Was very impressed. I'm particularly impressed with the ending. Yeah, I heard they used a lot of practical effects and shit, and it was pretty word up. Moise El Kukui. Boogeyman did suck, Moise. Check out Cobweb though. Yeah, I need to check that out. That's on my that is on my watch list. Hollywood trash movie. Jesus Christ. Dude, Noah has been killing me lately, dude. God, what did he say the other day? It was in the chat. What was it? Someone fucking cracked me up. I can't remember. I'm so fucking stoned. All right. A more crow man. I was fucking I've been a Jonathan Martinez detractor for a while. I might be a hypocrite here. Like, can't get the Davy Grant fight out of my head. That was kind of one of my reasons for picking Yanez, excuse me. Yanez. I can't remember what they call that symbol that goes above the N where it makes the yeah and yeah, the onion sound. I can't remember what the fuck it's called. Anyway, that's how he's pronouncing his name now. He doesn't like the Anglicanized, Americanized, fucking English white conqueror version of his name. He's taking it back to the roots. Yanez. So, I picked Yanez, excuse me, picked Adrian because I thought that he would be the more dangerous striker with the hands, and he is. Like, you can see when they're boxing, he's the better boxer. But god damn, those leg kicks, dude. Those leg kicks are something else, man. And wouldn't you know it, he's with Factory X with Chris Gutierrez. They're just some leg kicking ass motherfuckers. That's what they do. So yeah, that's what he did. He just kicked the living Christ out of his fucking legs and stopped him brutally. Now, that's what happens when your leg gets fucked up. That's what happens when you really get your leg fucked up. Yeah, you ain't electric sliding. God, I started feeling bad for Adrian, dude. I was like, that has got to hurt so motherfucking bad. Jonathan Martinez just baseball bat cracking your legs like that, dude. Just rap. Like Rogan said, rap. I know. No. I can't help it, man. Dude, it embarrasses me, but it's just the truth. I try not to laugh at it, but it's just too silly. It's too fucking silly. Danny McBride is too, like, you can tell that he just got on set and was just like, I'm going to get stoned and just say whatever. The only thing she'll be receiving is my warm spray. Fucking chopping Minotaur's dicks off. Hello, fucking Julie. Julie doesn't have a dick. He's a dickless freak. It's so stupid. I just love it. I don't know. I don't care. I love your highness, and I don't care who knows it. It's very silly. And I have a dragon, and I can do magic. So yeah, and it's the silliness is not going to stop. Trust me. There are some way sillier movies that are way higher ranked, but not this week. This week ain't no fucking bullshit. Every movie that I have on my list this week is a banger. And if you haven't seen them, I'm going to try and sell you on seeing them because you probably need to. A couple of them I can almost guarantee y'all fucking seen. Most of them, actually. Martinez, the real Mexican. Well, he's Mexican and also from Salvador. Yanez Clash Glass made Mifk. Kyle Estrada beat the hell out of Grid. People say they want Mini Masvidal. Well, now you got it. Now you damn old got it. Cody Brown. God. What up, boy? Hey, you called it, dude. Giving you the Leo clap gif. Well played. Gotta tip my hat. Nice, dude. You heard the man. Gotta keep him waiting, dude. Gotta string him along, man. Gotta keep selling him that dream, dude. Aaron, please come back. What up, fuck? What up, Vegas fuck? What are you doing? What's the weather like, dude? It's gloomy as shit here. Looks like it's about to fucking cut loose. All overcast and windy and fucking rainy and leaves dying and fucking Halloween coming. The thing that sucks the most is Costa buttered him up for the rest, and I had him round one there. I think January I'll return with Lou and 2. I like that. I like the sound of that. All refreshed. Dio. He will be here all week. Be sure to tip your waitress. No one is hyped for you. No, sir. Thank you, no. Thank you, no. Aaron crying. No. Yes. Jack's fighting. Moise is fighting. We signed you up for the karate tournament, like Mac Day. You're literally wearing a gi and have a black belt. Now, that is a real black belt, right? Petrosky, terrible bet, but we got it back on J-Mart. Yep. Hey, dude. I try to tell him, man. I try to tell him you even if you get bro picks down, he won't stay down for long. I've seen it. I've seen him just come back too many times. Anybody taped Yaya Jr. yet. Of course. Just yeah, just like perfect weather, just perfect room temperature weather, sunny, not humid. Awesome. Fucking West Coast bastards. Si, senor. Yeah, I don't care for that any Walker. I don't care for any Walker faffing about. I don't care for any Johnny Walker faffing. Bro picks, you must stand trial. Hey, that's y'all. Y'all handle that outside. Y'all don't take that outside now. Show that like, man, you must be judged. Stop inbred hate week. I'm betting Dumas too good of a spot, says the goalkeeper. All right. I mean, I know that tater's out of control. You're talking about Norma? Oh no, you're talking about Cedricus Dumas. Sorry, not Norma. Sorry. When I hear Dumas, my mind just goes right to that fucking dumper. Over under 2.5. Pereira calls out this week. Over under 2.5 Pereira call outs this week. Oh, how many people will call out Michel de Moridor? You'll ask for that? Is that the question you're asking me right now, Jackie boy? Is that really what you're fucking asking me right now, Jack? I think that's what it is, but can you clarify just to be sure? You know, I am from Arkansas, dude. I ain't the quickest on the come up sometimes, you know. For real though, is that what you mean? Trevor and Pete. Man, y'all are some fucking jokesters today. Y'all think y'all are fucking funnier than me, dude? I'm the fucking chucklehead, okay? Clever faffers. Clever AOFers, dude. Yes. Oh, you do think you're fun? All right, Jack. No, I'm just playing. All right, cool. Nice. Yeah, I'm going to say at least one. So very non-committal on your over under 2.5. I'm going to say under. I'm going to say just 2 people call him out. I stole that from Jack. Well, at least you're honest about it, dude. At least you can admit it like a man. Like a fucking Viviane Araujo man. She outstruck Jennifer Maia and she won. Cool. Enough of that. Edson Barbosa has more cardio than Sadiq Youssef. That's what happened there. Sadiq Youssef almost knocked him out, has 1 round of cardio, and was literally, it looked like he was underwater. It looked like, you remember the old photos of Muhammad Ali underwater punching? That's what Sadiq Youssef looked like. He was like throwing hammer fists trying to like parry Edson's jab, and like this, so like he couldn't even punch. So yeah, bust that, reverse sweep. Lost everything on the bets, but it wasn't very much. I didn't get heavily invested in this. So I'm still barely sitting at double-digit units of profit, but still having a decent 2023, especially considering the start I had to this year, boys. I mean, I was underwater until like July. So still hanging on to the double-digit units of profit. My goal is to keep that. We'll see. But just to wrap up UFC Vegas 81, picks were okay. So I held serve on my fucking Tapology. Still sitting at 62.5. Not happy with that, but as long as it isn't plummeting. So yeah, that was UFC Vegas 81. Michelle was the highlight. The low light was obviously Sadiq totally blowing it in the main event. And yeah, that's why like Papa Show said, don't bet main events, brother. Fuck! You know what, Show? You're fucking right. God damn you. Fuck. But you know what it is, And I'm going to be jumping right back into the fucking fire this week. A little bit. I'm not going heavy this week either. Tim Elliott, King of the Cucks. King of the Cucks beats up the false prophet. I'm a thief with consciousness. Really? That's insane. I scored it a draw. I know that sounds biased, but I thought that Sadiq won the 4th round in the first one. Edson won the 2nd, 3rd, and 5th pretty clearly. The 5th round was close, and then he got the takedowns in the control time. I thought Sadiq won the 4th round. The 3rd round, he got fucking head kicked. And the 2nd round, Edson came back and won it with the striking. Like, outstruck him. Not a whole lot happened in the 2nd round, but Edson got himself back to square. And then he fucking head kicked him. And I thought Sadiq won a close 4th round. And then it doesn't matter, though, because he didn't do enough to pull away after almost finishing him. So it's like, what in the fuck? You know what? That's just the era we're living in, dude. 2023. Get used to it. Anyways. It's just faffing about. Sadiq got his Nigerian gray. Edson alive after 1 + 800. Big mistake. Excuse me. Barbosa, Barwada, dude. Billy Q versus Sadiq. Yeah, Billy Q fucking Sadiq will fucking knock out Billy Q, though. Elkin Sadiq main event coming to an Apex near you. What's up, Sahil? How are you, dude? How's your weekend? Barbados is a country. Yeah, Jackie Boys. Yeah, Barbados. Close. Close, but no cigar. Jack Sparrow. Which will make 2 cents top 100 movies. Which one? None of the Pirates of the Caribbean will be in my top 100. Spoiler alert. I can tell you that for certain. I'm not going to speak for Aaron on that one. I don't think it will. It's not making my list. I'm going to say this, though, dude. I cannot even hate on the first Pirates of the Caribbean. Whatever that one was called, the Black Pearl. I don't think they needed to make any more than one. But the first one was entertaining. Don't front on the first one. That's all I'm going to say. No, it's not on my fucking list. I would struggle to put it in the top 200 as well. But it's certainly not. No, dude. But I saw the movie in theaters with the girl that I dated in college. I saw that in Little Rock at this fucking huge the Metroplex. It's out in fucking it was new at the time. It was out in West Little Rock. And it was one of those like huge Metroplexes, like 20, 30 theaters. And yeah, high as a fucking kite. And I enjoyed it. It was pretty much what I thought it was going to be. Just like a fucking Disney movie, like live action pirate Disney movie. Like, all right, that was entertaining. Johnny Depp, silly and fucking drunk, fruity fucking pirate dude, and like decent sword fighting and just silly and adventurous and fucking devil may care. But no, nah, man, I can't front on the first Pirates. Give it like a 7.5. Saw that shit in theaters high, dude. With my bitch at the time. I was like, but yeah, it was enjoyable. The rest sucked. Fraudulent list. No Black Pearl, no Mac and Me, no Air Bud, no nothing. no tarp, no ropes, no straps, no bungee cords, no tail light, no license plate, no nothing. Sheesh. Pirates will get honorable mention on a Taya, maybe, perhaps. Watch it twice a day. Jesus. Jesus Christ. Oh man, Noah's been killing me lately, dude. That's another reason you have the fucking the wrench. Bro, if Volk wins this, he is definitely top 35. Yeah, it's a big old if though, brother. I'm gonna say that. That is a big old if. What's up though, Sahil? Good to see you, dude. I hope you had a good weekend. Well, we're just in time, dude. You are you are just in time for the UFC 294 breakdown. Let's fucking go. It's on, baby. Charles is out. Volk is in. Pirates soundtrack running in Noah's head. Yeah, no, it already happened. You missed it. Nah, you missed it, dude. No, I'm just playing. It's this Saturday in Abu Dhabi. This is gonna be extra funny if Pirates is on it, dude. I'm not gonna. I have Your Highness in my top 20, in my top 100. Okay. No Pineapple Express. No Once Upon a Time in Mexico. No Hurt Locker. No Casino Royale. But I have Your Highness. Make it make sense. So if Aaron does have Pirates on his list, or any other movie he has on his list, it's his list. This is not the 100 best movies. It's not AMC's top 100 movies of cinema history. These are our top 100 favorite movies. Favorite. All right. So yeah. What was I gonna say? I think I'm gonna pack another bowl, and I think I'm gonna fucking smoke it. I think I'm gonna keep talking about UFC. We're talking UFC 294. That is next on the schedule, next on the docket, whatever. That's what we're about to talk. Sure, you're singing my song now, brother. Oh, you see, you preaching to the choir now, Bo. Hey, Sahil. Little sneak peek. Hey, dude, Sahil. Dude, check this out. Let's fucking go, dude. Yeah, so 294 coming up. Charles is out. Volk is in. Paolo is out. Usman is in. Go ahead, switch the style up. And if they hate, then let them hate and watch the money pile up. Iconic soundtrack, to be fair. That is a bold statement. And this is bold cold brew. And I'm going to pack another bowl of nugget. Dang nugget. But no, man, I'm not faffing about this week with my 5 movies. These movies, my 5 this week are bangers beyond reproach. Even if they're not like your favorites, you can't be like, oh, that movie sucks. No, it doesn't. You might not be your favorite, but it does not suck. None of them do. There's going to be weeks in the future where you're like, that movie is trash. I don't respect your opinion on movies because of that. And that's fine. But you just can't say that this week because all these movies are just fucking Danklin. Danklin Benjamin Franklin. Why tune it? Because I made it that way. Yeah, you like that? That's perfect. Texas Chainsaw, nice, dude. It's a good movie. The original one, the 70s one. It's a good one, man. It's still freaky. It holds up for an old movie like that, and it's got this like great camp quality to it. Yeah, I like Texas. I like Texas Chainsaw, and the remake isn't bad either. The 2003. I saw that in theaters. Like, it's obviously not as good as the original, but it's for a remake, it's not bad. I was reasonably entertained. It's not bad at all. He said, "Oofed." Jeepers Creepers isn't bad either. Jeepers Creepers would be very, very high on my brother's list. Look. The Faculty was an honorable mention. I love The Faculty, but it didn't make my list. There's going to be some movies where you're like, this movie? You don't have The Hurt Locker. You don't have Pineapple Express, but you have this fucking bullshit? Yeah. For real. $10 extra sprays tomorrow. New musk incoming. Nice. As long as you're wearing deodorant. You gotta have the as long as it, and I'm Moise. I'm just joking. Moise wears deodorant. But yeah. Dude, there was this, oh my God, dude. There was this kid. I went to school with this kid, and he smelled so fucking bad. And of course I had fucking gym with him. So everyone knows how it goes. You have gym, and then you change after gym before you go to before you go back to fifth period or whatever. Fucking dude, I mean, this kid smelled horrible. And everyone fucking knew about it. Everyone would fucking bitch about it and like joke about it and shit. And he would always he wouldn't put deodorant on, but he would spray cologne. And it was just, oh my God. Dude, one day, this fucking kid, I'm not going to say in either of their names, the victim or the perpetrator, but dude, he took I think it was Axe or something. It wasn't, no, it was something. I can't remember what it was. Yeah, no, I think it was Axe. It was like a can of Axe. And I mean, he fucking covered him, dude. He didn't hit him or anything, but he just cornered him and just sprayed the whole fucking can. And of course, everyone is just fucking howling and he wasn't crying. Even the kid was kind of laughing. He knew. It's dude, you know you fucking stink. Everyone knows. And dude, he just got darged with this fucking whole can of Axe. And everyone is just fucking in tears, man. It was ridiculous. But I'm sorry. That just made me think of that. Anyways, yeah. Oh, dude. Anshul Jubilee. Namaste UFC. Oh yeah, that's my dude. Jubilee's my dude, man. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember when TC was on Anshul Jubilee Island and everyone was on Jekka? Jekka? I do. I remember that. Hell fuck yeah. Hell yeah, I'm gonna watch Anshul Jubilee fight. Hell yeah, bud. Yeah. I'm sorry, it was an Indian dude, you know. I'm not gonna say his name, but like, yeah, it's fucking. But he didn't wear deodorant and thought that cologne would like cover it up. Just like, dude, no, you have to put deodorant on. You have to shower, and if you don't want to smell like BO, you have to shower and you have to put deodorant on. Dude, it is so crazy how many people think you can get away with not doing that. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter how much cologne you use. It doesn't matter how much Axe body spray you use. It doesn't matter. You have to shower with soap on your pits and your fucking dick and taint and butt. You have to wash your ass and you have to put deodorant on if you do not want to smell like BO. But dude, some people just fucking. I mean, it was. That shit was funny though. Hey, I'm talking about this kid I went to high school with. Talking about this dude I went to high school with. No, it just doesn't like. It doesn't make for. You can't use it in lieu of deodorant, and that's what people do. Like, Axe is fine if it's like an auxiliary. Like, if you take a shower, put deodorant on, and then spray a little Axe, that's fine. But if you're not, dude, oh man, I knew this other kid, and like he was actually like a buddy of mine. This is like a little when I was a little bit older, and we actually worked together. We worked at the same fucking restaurant, and we were both waiters there. And dude, he like, and we would like hang out like me and him and like the girl that he was dating, and like we'd have like parties at his apartment and shit. So like we would hang out pretty regularly. And dude, he just, it's not like he never showered, but dude, he didn't shower that often. And even when he did, he would use Axe as deodorant and like wouldn't shower sometimes and use it as deodorant. And it was just everyone else at the restaurant would talk about it. And it's just like, oh, dude, you have to fucking cannot do that, man. Like I said, if you shower and use deodorant and want to spray some Axe on, that's fine. But you cannot use Axe as a shower, and people do it. It's crazy. Wash your just you have to, man. You have to scrub the like. You don't have to rake your skin like every fucking day. You gotta wash your fucking pits and ass every day if you don't want to smell. That's all I'm saying. Wash your fucking nasty ass. Yep. I'm not. It's not all Indian people. It's just I'm not going to get into it. I don't want to. I don't want to fucking sound like I'm being like discriminating or anything. It has a lot to do with the diet and not using deodorant. I'll say that. Anyways, so yes, UFC 294 is going down this Saturday in Abu Dhabi. I haven't checked the time, but I'm assuming that it's going to be one of those. It takes place around when a normal pay-per-view would for the Western world, and then the fighters are going to have to adjust to the crazy fight time. That's what I'm thinking. That's normally what, if I'm remembering correctly, that's what normally happens with the other pay-per-views that take place in the United Arab Emirates. That's what I remember. Let me make a. I thought I made a banner for this, but I guess I didn't. Okay. UFC. What the fuck is this? UFC We'll make this a ticker. Add show. Now, the last of the cold brew. The nectar. The coffee bean nectar. Now for a little medication. Doctor prescribed, of course. Just what the doctor ordered. All right. Let's look at UFC 294. What do we want to talk about first? I haven't even looked at this card, really. I mean, I know what the main card looks like for the most part, but as far as the prelims and stuff, I haven't really scoped it out too hard. I'm going to change that right now. So this is a preview for me as well. UFC schedule. Shout out to the 7 people that have come through. Please smash the like button, man. If I can just get at least 5 likes, just please give me that. Crazy having to beg for 5 likes, but and I know, like, you know, most of y'all do, but YouTube just keeps my fucking visibility in the toilet. And they don't like live streams for some reason, and I don't know. But let's peep out the early prelims. Fuck. Oh my God. Okay. Dudakova versus Jinyu Fried. Jesus Christ. Wood, Naimov, Breeden, Jubilee. I'm definitely going with Anshul Jubilee. Definitely going with Jubilee there. Zaitar and Cedricus Dumas will be tasty. It's actually not bad for early prelims, man. The prelims are trash. There's only 3 fucking fights on it. Elliot Makayev, Saeed Gafarov, that's greasy. Alaskarov Alves is greasy. God damn, what is this fucking card, dude? God almighty. Dude, honestly, you might as well just bump Saeed. The Saeed and the Worley fight, you might as well just make that the main card. And then just merge the fucking prelims into one. That is a lot of fucking, like, or at least split them. Like, you make Dudakova, Jinyu Frey, Wood Naimov, Mike Breeden, and you make a Zaitar Dumas the fucking headliner. Then you make Basharat. Why is Oliskarov and Alves headlining the middleweight, headlining the prelims? Why do you make Basharat Henry the prelim headliner? That doesn't make any sense, man. That seems like some fucking Ali shit. I don't know, man. That smells like Ali. But Anyways, what a weird card. It's just cancel. Every page is canceled fights. Imavov pulled out. Charles pulled out. Paolo pulled out. Paolo got fucking staph infection. Charles got his fucking eye split open. I don't know what happened to Imavov. Probably got hurt. It's not bad though. Like it's okay. I feel like it's trying to get made into this like all-time great card. I'm not gonna shit on it. Like it's not bad. It's like a B. I give it like a B overall. Not a B plus, not a B minus, just a B. It's an 86, 87, whatever. It's like I'd probably give it like, if I was a teacher and grading, it'd be like an 86. All right, boys. Well, there's two of you in here. I appreciate y'all being here. So whoever's in here and whoever says it first, yes, please. Is he on this fight card? Okay, Sahil, I'll tell you what, or whoever else. There's three of you in here. You got to be quick on the draw. Quick draw McGraw. First come, first serve. Which fight do you want to talk about in 294? Whoever shoots from the hip quickest, I'll talk about it. I agree. No, it's pretty top heavy. It's weird too. It's like the better fights are on the early prelims than the actual prelims. So yeah, whoever's in the chat, whichever fight you want to talk about, let me know. Whoever answers first, that's what we want to talk about. Let's just sit here and smoke until then. Fire away. Y'all are, giving me your time. Listen to me. I'll talk about whichever one y'all want. Stop it. You don't either. I don't even believe that. No, I'm stupid. But I ain't that stupid. That one's not applicable. I should have put an asterisk beside that. The big fights. The big fights. I ain't talking about no Junior Fry. I fucks with you. You know it's all love, Noah, but no, sir. Try again. Swing and a miss. I gave you that old high heater. Strike one. I need a New Balance promo code now. Nice. Show. Anybody else? Which fight y'all want to talk about, man? I'm leaving it up to the audience. Besides fucking Junior Fry. Which are the big fights? And I thought, excuse me. So Uncle Live is really fighting Johnny Walker. I thought I saw some bullshit about Walker not being. That fight's still going on, right? Because you already know who I got in that one. You already know who I got in Usman Ratlip. Y'all probably already know who I got in the main event too. So just let me know. If not, I'll fuck around here and just get stoned. Run my fucking mouth. See what happens. But I'm leaving it up to y'all right now. Whichever fight you guys want to talk about, main event, Coco. You need a New Balance promo code. Promo code TC. Dude, I'm going light again. Let's fucking go. Now we're talking. All right. You got it, Noah. You got it, Noah. Noah the kid. Billy the kid. Noah the kid. Shoots first. Keeps a stiff upper lip, and he shoots from the hip. All right. I mean, big shaka. I'm taking the shot on Usman as well. I'm taking the dog shot on Usman. I don't give a fuck. He's one of my favorite fighters. If I go down, I go down. Usman may have to finish him, but I think that he could. Not saying that he will, but yeah, I'll take that bet. Again, kind of like the Bobby Green fight in the sense that I don't like. I'm not like bitching that Khamzat's the favorite, or Khamzat, or however you pronounce it. I'm not like pissed that Chimaev's the favorite. I expect that. I just don't think he wins. Like, let me see what the line is right now. That I can bet on the books that I use. Let me just see what I can see. Who give me the better line? That's a fucking question. Yeah, Usman is 225 on BetMGM. What's BetParks gonna give me? Who is gonna get my money this week? Who am I gonna lose? Who am I gonna donate to this week? Nah. I suck, dude. I'm fucking winning this week, goddammit. I won last week, the week before this, the week before this week before last. I'm gonna win this week too, goddammit. Give me something good, man. Not quite as good. All right, Pariah MGM. Yeah. I mean, again, I'm not like, what the fuck, dude? Chimaev's the favorite. Like, I get it. But yeah, I don't think Usman's completely washed either. Hey, man, this could be this is a tough fight. It's gonna be a battle for Usman. But hey, that's what I'm here for, man. He's one of my favorite fighters still. Has been for a few years now. I rock with my fucking my favorite fighters. I'd support them just about every fucking time. It is what it is. There's no worse feeling than fading one of your favorite fighters and they win. I've only experienced that once or twice, and I will never feel that feeling again. I felt fear for the last time. I will never feel that again. I will feel that the last time that was the last time. Whenever it was, I can't even remember. I'll never do that again. If they lose, I'm cool with that. I'm cool eating crow and going out on my shield supporting one of my favorite fighters. But I will never fade them and have them win. I won't suffer that. Nope. So yeah, War Usman. I'm gonna be beating the fucking Usman war drum this week, dude. Yeah. Now look, the last fight, it was not Usman's best performance, but dude, people act like Leon dominated that fight, and I get it. Usman has haters, and Leon. You can say Leon was being disrespected, whatever, but it was a pretty close fight, dude. And Leon cheated like multiple different ways several times. And it was pretty close. People act like rock Leon in that fight. Go back and watch it. Like, he was rocking Leon. Leon's backing up to the fence, turtling up. Like, people are acting like Edwards dominated that. And it's just, this is not true. If you say like edged him out, like just barely nicked it, that's fine. But acting like Edwards, that was like 4-1 Edwards, and he's like, shut the fuck up. Even if you think Edwards won, he cheated like a motherfucker to do it. So if you want to call Usman a cheater and say that he does this, that, and the third in fights and grabs the fence and whatever, he's on EPO, fine. But you better keep that same energy with Edwards too, because he cheated like a son of a bitch in that one. Multiple fence grabs, glove grabs, nut kicks, all the same shit people bitch at Usman for. That's your boy, Edwards. Like, even if you think he won, it was barely. And then he's going to be like headshot dead. Like, Leon is so corny for that. Anyways, my point is, and I think the point that Noah was making is like, Usman is not completely washed. I'm not saying he's in his prime, but I don't think he's completely spent either. You can say that Chimaev, it would be more favorable to fight Chimaev at 170 if you're Usman, but you're also cutting the weight too. Like, Usman could be monstrous at 185, man. Like, he was a strong dude at 170. Not having to cut that fucking weight, I don't know, man. Because Usman was a dude that would look pretty rough at the weigh-ins. Like, he's a muscular dude that cuts all that weight. Like, without doing that, lordy. Chimaev, like, I don't know, man. Chimaev looks really good against people that can't grapple or strike. Strikers that can't grapple and grapplers that can't strike. A la Gerald Mearshart, Li Jingliang, Kevin Holland, people like that. Against Gilbert Burns, he looked very fucking human. And the Chimaev wee-wee smokers will have you believe that, oh, that's what he wanted to do. Like, he wanted fucking to have a war. It's like, you went to war with Gilbert Burns. Usman versus Burns was not a war. It was a brief skirmish. Burns got one punch off, Usman recovered, and then it was one-way traffic, and he fucking obliterated him. Burns versus Chimaev was a true back-and-forth war. So I'm not saying that Chimaev is shit, but I think people might need to pump the brakes on him. We'll see. Maybe not. If he mows through Usman, I'm just going to have to throw my hands up. I'll eat the crow. Bury me on Kamaru Usman Hill. I was wrong. But this is the toughest test of Chimaev's career, and you're goddamn right. I'm gonna take a dog shot on Usman. It's one of my favorite fighters. I'm not gonna not do that. Whatever, dude. Yeah, exactly. 3-2 either way. If you had a 3-2 Leon, fine. I'm not going to piss and moan about it. Sure. But it's like that one no headshot, nothing. Headshot dead, nothing. If it was not for that headshot dead, Leon wouldn't be champion. He pulled that fight out of his ass because he was getting whooped in that fight too. People are definitely forgetting the second Usman Edwards fight. Definitely forgetting the first one. And I mean, fair enough. That was the first one was a long time ago, but second one wasn't, and the third one was pretty close. People are acting like Usman was just totally like dominated and getting dropped left and right. It's like, no, Edwards was getting rocked. He was getting wrestle fucked. If you want to say he like just did a little bit more than the older guy, like fine. And that is what could happen here. Usman could get knocked out. He could get outpointed a little bit by Chimaev. But dude, I know a couple things. Usman's got more cardio. I know he's got more cardio. I don't give a fuck what y'all say, what you've heard about Chimaev in the room, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, you asked about Kamaru Usman in the training room. You better ask about him in the training room. Ask about Kamaru Usman and how hard he trains. Look at, dude, Kamaru Usman has a fucking gas tank. I'm not saying Chimaev is a one-round fighter, but if you're asking me who I think has a better cardio, it is a no fucking brainer. The power is close. If you want to give the edge to Chimaev, that's fine. I'm not going to argue with you about it. But Usman is not pillow-fisted, and y'all fucking know that. Again, he knocked out Gilbert with a jab. Something that Chimaev couldn't do. Big bad Chimaev couldn't finish Gilbert Burns. Usman took care of him pretty quick. Not even halfway through the second round. Like a minute into the second round, Gilbert was done. Like a minute and a half into the, I think. I could be wrong about that, but it wasn't very long into the second round, and Gilbert, like a minute, 2 minutes in the second round, and Gilbert's knocked down twice and in a heap crying and shit. Chimaev went tooth and nail with him. You know? So I'm not saying Chimaev's shit, but I think Usman could fucking audit him here, potentially. And I'm going to bet on it. So that is kind of what I feel about that. Like the grappling, I don't know, man. I think it kind of depends. I think if they're striking, then yes, Usman has a chance to get knocked out, but I think he can knock Chimaev out. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Chimaev does not have a super duper great chin. And it could be the fighting at 170, but he got dropped by Gilbert. He got dropped by Sidney Wheeler. I've seen the dude get cracked and rocked and dropped before. And so have y'all. And if you listen to this and you say differently or think differently, you're lying to yourself. Or me or whoever you tell that it didn't happen. He got flattened by Sidney Wheeler like 2 seconds into that fight. Face planted. And he got face planted by Gilbert Burns. He could get, if you think he can't get face planted by Kamaru Usman, you're crazy. I'm not saying he's going to, but if you think he can't, it's not a possibility, you're fucking crazy. Kamaru Usman hits harder than Gilbert Burns. He's got a better jab. He's a better boxer. So if Chimaev does want to be a tough guy against Usman, I think it's a for real 50-50. And I'll be taking the dog in that scenario. And kind of the same with the grappling. So the grappling is like, that's where, I can't really speak as intelligently. So I can't be like, oh, I know that Usman's the better grappler. Like, I think he's the better wrestler. Like, I think Chimaev has better sambo. But I think wrestling, it could be Usman, but Usman's older. He does have more wear and tear on him. Chimaev might be physically stronger, but I don't know, man. That's the thing. Kamaru Usman at 170 is a strong-ass motherfucker. And at 185, he could be fearsome, dude. I don't know. I just don't know what I'm getting. So it's close there too. So in my mind, it's a little bit closer to a pick 'em. If I had to line it, I wouldn't have it crazy like closer than this, but I'd probably have excuse me, I probably have it line like Chimaev minus 175, Usman plus 125. Probably something like that. Usman like a slight underdog. Plus 225? Yep, over 200. I'm taking the shot. I'm getting proven championship level 5-round fight experience and 5-round cardio. I'm getting power punches and a really fucking good jab. And I'm getting really solid wrestling. So I'll take that. I mean, if he can't take Usman down and he gasses out, he's going to get smoked. He's going to get whooped. Sorry, dude. Had a fucking hot loogie. Did not want to subject. But that's kind of what I feel about that. Give me the dog. So what other fight? What's the next fight, Noah? Looks like it's just me and you here, Bubba. The smoke circle has dwindled. But that's just more chronic for. Cheers. What do you think, main event? Main event or Ankalaev, Walker? I mean, you probably know who I'm taking, but if you want to talk about either one of those, I'm down. I'm going to be on Anshul Julie. I'm just going to look at some of these lines. Okay, so now I'm on Usman. I don't think Naimov is a terrible underdog, but I'm not going to be betting that. But just in general, I don't think Victor Henry is the worst bet in the world. Anshul Julie should not be that big of a favorite. I will not be betting or parlaying him. Picking him, but nah. No way. Maybe Julie by sub, but nah, dude. If I do that, he'll TKO him by ground and pound. These lines are shit. Even Ankalaev is like too big of a favorite. Like, I'll probably end up parlaying him, but what is Islam? Islam is a very parlayable money line to me, honestly. I'm on Islam, big shocker. There's no podcast this week. There's no MMA show on Aaron's channel Wednesday. So I'll just go ahead and tell you, I'm on Makhachev, and I'm probably going to end up parlaying him. Like, let's see. Makhachev. Makhachev and Ankalaev is close to even money. All the other Russians seem sketchy. Do I put Jubilee in there? God, that's barely plus money, dude. Ugh. Disgusting. Disgusting. What do you think, Noah? Main event. Yeah. We'll talk main event. Ohio. Yep. The latest release. We're talking main event. Main event. We will preview the main event. I think this will be a more dominant performance from Islam Makhachev. I do respect Volkanovski. I was a Volkanovski hater for a while because I'm a huge Holloway stan. But Volk is the goods. He's probably the featherweight GOAT, but this is lightweight. I don't give a shit how much Alex trains, what good a shape he's in. Makhachev is more prepared for this fight than Volkanovski. Period. Point blank. I don't give a fuck. I know they both got the notice at the same time. Makhachev is ready. He doesn't have to travel as far. He's been there before Volk, and he's going to win in more dominant fashion. I'm not going to say he's going to finish Volkanovski, but it won't shock me. That's why I'm not going to get cute with a method of victory. I just think it could be like we're probably looking at like a more dominant Makhachev decision. But I don't know, man. Volkanovski, look, he's once again fighting out of his weight class, this time on short notice. He ain't no spring chicken either, dude. I'm not saying he's old and washed. He's right in his prime. I know he's right in his prime. He's not really though. Like he's at the. I won't say he's not in his prime, but he is in the twilight of his prime. In a year or two from now, Volkanovski is not going to look like he did 2 years ago. The Volkanovski that fought Max and Ortega in 2 years, it's not going to be the same Volkanovski. And that's nothing but father time because it happens to everybody. He's a big dude that cuts a lot of fucking weight every fucking time. And it's going to catch up to him. You can't have it both ways. You can't be a huge 200-pound frame fighting at 145 and have that physical. Eventually, the other shoe's going to drop or the other foot's going to drop, or you know what I'm trying to say. So I'm not saying it's going to happen in this fight, but one of these fights in a year or two, it's going to be like, that might be the it of Volk. That might be the crest of the wave. But in any case, however old Volk is, Makhachev is like several years removed from that. So he's the younger guy. My point is this. He's the younger guy. He's the fresher guy. He's just such a fucking monster at 155. Like, I think he's going to crush Volkanovski. I don't think he's going to be fucking around. It's in Abu Dhabi. I think he's going to make a statement. Dominant decision. He might finish him, dude. He might submit him. Or TKO him with ground and pound. I know Volk's hard to submit, but he's not impossible to knock out. He's been knocked out before. I know it was by a huge dude, but Volkanovski doesn't have some iron chin, man. Like, he's a tough dude, and he can take a punch, but Islam dropped him. Max dropped him several times over the course of their fights, hurt him several times. And Max is pillow-fisted. Yeah, whatever. He hurt Volkanovski. Islam hurt Volkanovski. He's already been knocked out. Like, he can get knocked out again. Islam's striking is just getting better and better. And like I said, even if you think that Volk is still in his prime, what does that make Islam? Islam's still got 4 or 5 years on him. People were talking about Volkanovski striking like he was who's the best striker in the UFC? Sean Strickland, not just playing. But like, seriously, people were talking about him like he was like Anderson Silva or something. But dude, Islam sat him down in the last fight, and he's just going to get better. The grappling isn't going anywhere. He'll always be the better grappler, even if Volk can survive. So yeah, this is I think Islam is going to put on for the Middle East. Yeah, I don't think he's going to fuck around. He's difficult to finish, but he's not impossible. He has been finished before. It was a while ago. It was a welterweight, but I mean, Islam has good striking, dude. Volk cuts a lot of fucking weight. I mean, he won't have to cut as much, but dude, oh my goodness gracious. Father's way, brother. Hey, and I'm Volk kind of like clubbed and subbed him almost. Like he cracked him pretty hard and then tripped him pretty easily. Right into that fucking guillotine. Right into that fucking mounted guillotine. So it can happen. Yeah, Bilal's a fucking goof. He's a good fighter. He's a really good grappler, but he's a fucking goofball too. He's a corny dude. Good fighter, corny motherfucker. But a top welterweight for sure. So, yeah, that's kind of how I feel about that. I got to go with Islam. But as far as like they have not dropped props or anything, so as far as that, I'm probably just gonna, dude. That's a pretty solid parlay piece, though. I feel like it's gonna be sweaty. I'd shout out to new father Big Show. He says, "Don't bet main events, brother. If this busts, it's going to be echoing over and over in my head." But I'm not like seeing a ton of other parlay pieces. Don't really feel comfortable betting Trevor Peek or parlaying him. Don't know anything about this other Magomedov dude. So I don't want to blind bet that until I do tape. I'm not touching the chick fights. I don't feel like touching Dumas and the Zytar. That is a fucking dumpster fire. It's just volatility city. Makayev Elliott, no way. Warley Alves, Eliskarov, dumpster fire. Nurmagomedov, Gafarov, greasy as fuck. Yeah, I'll put Ankalaev in there, but who's my third piece? You know what I mean? Like Ankalaev, I'll tell you what, Ankalaev and Makhachev is going to be the foundation of a parlay. That gets me to even money. Who gets me to plus money? That's what I need to find out. Yeah, I mean, Jubilee should win. I should do that, right? That should just be my parlay. You know what? That is going to be my parlay. It's greasy, but it's plus money. Fuck it. Yeah, I'm doing that. So yeah, let me do that right now. And then I'm going to get the fuck out of here, dude. But, man, Noah, everybody else that came through, Jackie Boy, Aaron the dog, and Papa Big Show. Congratulations, my dude. But thank y'all all for coming through, man. Hope y'all have a great week. All right. Here we go. Ankalaev, Anshul Jubli, and Islam Makachev. 3-piece. All right. That gets me everything back. That is that. And a half unit on the Nigerian Nightmare. There we go. There's my slate. That's all I got. What was it? 1.6. All right. All right, Noah. That's what I got so far. And what is it? Edit. Greasy little UFC 294 slate. And then I also have Jubli, Ankalaev, Makhachev. All right, dude. That's my slate. That's all I got. That's what I like. That's it, and that's all. So, yeah, man. Noah, my dude, I'm going to get the fuck up out of here. I hope you have yourself a good week, yo bud you. And I hope to see you Wednesday talking movies and shit. Seeing if Mac and me makes it on the fucking. It's not going to make my list, but you like that, Jackie boy? You catch the end of that? You like that shit, Jack? I know, right? Crazy. Who would have thought? Who would have thought a 2 cents would bet at Usman? I mean, seeing Usman at dog odds is weird. It just is. It don't feel right. It don't look right. And I ain't gonna stand for it. I ain't gonna sit by and not bet it. A little bit anyway. Going light though. That's my whole. That's one unit. Half unit on Usman. Half unit on this parlay. I like all those fighters to win. Gets me a little bit of plus money. That gets me my money back. If Usman wins, we have a winning night. If Usman wins, period, get a little bit of something. A little bit of something to bite into. Smack by the Mac and me. Yeah, actually, if Usman does lose, that's how I see it being. So, Jackie boy, this is basically my breakdown since you missed it, and then I'm going to get out of here. I think that if I was to line this fight, I would make Chimaev the favorite, but I would have him like Chimaev minus 175 and Usman like plus 125. I'd have Usman like a slight underdog. But since he's over plus 200, yeah, because I think the striking is close enough on the feet. We don't know how powerful Usman's going to be at 185. Chimaev will definitely be powerful. And if Chimaev does win, that's how I see it being. So that's a good shout on the method for Rat Lip. I could see Usman getting knocked out, but I could see Chimaev getting knocked out too, dude. Like I said, Usman could be pretty fearsome at 185. We just don't know, but that much odds on one of my favorite fighters, like I'm gonna fucking pull the trigger, and I just did. So those are my only bets. Taking the shot. I mean, if it loses, it loses. Fuck, man. Like I'll go down swinging with one of my favorite fighters. So cool with me. But yeah, smacked by the Mac and me. Fucking Mac and me. I used to have that on VHS, believe it or not. It was like Mac and Me, Daylight with Sly Stallone, and fucking Back to the Future was one of them. That was another one. But yeah, the grappling and the striking I see as being pretty even. Usman obviously has more wear and tear. Obviously, like has been through more tough fights, but Burns fight was not a good look for Chimaev or Chimaev backers. I'm sorry, but he does have a little more experience at 185. So I don't, like I said, I don't mind Chimaev being the favorite. Like, but I would line it personally, even with my bias. I'd make him like even plus 200. Usman plus like minus 200 Chimaev, plus 150 for Usman. But at this is like Chimaev like minus 350, minus 400. I don't think it's quite that much. So pull the trigger. It's not like the most confident bet I've ever made, but yeah, I felt the same way kind of about Gaethje. Like, close fight. We'll see what happens. So hopefully it's this same kind of deal. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like, yeah, if this was Usman a few years ago, I'd feel way more confident in him just winning straight up. But like the value, I just don't think he's completely washed. Me and Noah were just talking about it like that. Even the last Edwards fight was a lot more competitive than people try and make it out to be because it's such a hotly contested rivalry and people get so one side or the other about it. It's people trying like people just want to throw like shade in your face when you get it wrong. But if you really look at it, it was a pretty close fight. Like, yeah, Chimaev's younger, less mileage, so I get him being the favorite. And he's more powerful at 185, so I get that too. Like, I don't think Chimaev is a stupid bet or parlay piece. I'm gonna take the dog shot on Usman though. At that kind of plus money, yeah. Yeah. Same difference. Value shit, value shot. Same difference for sure. So yeah. That's all I got, but I like this parlay too. I think Jubilee's got way more upside than Breeden, and Breeden just got smoked not too long ago. So yeah, and I think Uncle I is gonna knock out old Johnny Walker, and I think Makhachev is gonna look even more dominant. So we will see what happens. But that's my slate. That and the dog bet. But I'm gonna get out of here, boys. Jackie Boy, Noah, General Moyes, Aaron the dog, Papa Big Show. It's all good, Jackie boy. You weren't the only one. I don't think Jubilee's a world beater, but I just think he's a little more well-rounded than Breeden, and I think Jubilee's a little bit better of a striker than he gets credit for too. So I think he'll prove himself just a better fighter overall anyway, and take care of business against Breeden. But we'll see. That could be what busts the parlay, and if it does, I'm gonna be kicking myself. But nah, Jubilee. I'm a Jubilee supporter. Definitely a not a Makachev. Definitely an Ankalaev stan. And I think Makachev gets it done here too. So, yep, let's fucking go. Boys, you see me? You know me? I'm 2 cents. All right, I'm going to get out of here, y'all. Follow me on Tapology and Twitter. Sorry, I'm getting this shit together. Yeah, follow me on social media, namely YouTube and X. Sounds so fucking stupid. X, yeah, follow me on X. Elon, you autistic fuck. So yeah, man, not a bad stream. Peaked out at 7. I'll take it. Thank you to everyone that did show up here and kick it with your boy. It was a good time. Hope you all have a great week. Best of luck with all your bets and stuff. And yeah, try and get excited about 294. Hope to see y'all on Wednesday, where Aaron and the dog and myself will continue the cosmic countdown. We are, I think I got a banner for it actually. This week is going to be number 90 through 86. Yes, I do. There it is. Join Aaron and myself. Actually, this Wednesday, 4 p.m. every Wednesday. And that's actually for next week, but you get the idea. That will be the next time I appear on this channel. There is no Pub Sports Radio podcast this week, so nothing going on Thursday. But then Friday, I will be covering the UFC 294 weigh-ins. It may be a live weigh-in show. It may be a ceremonial weigh-ins pregame. It may just be a UFC 294 weigh-in after party. I don't know, but I will be streaming at some point on Friday, talking about these fights. I've already made my slate, so that's that. I only have 2 bets, and I'll put them back up on the screen. But yeah, that's what I got for 294. That was my UFC Vegas 81 recap. Fucking sucked. Bets fucking sucked. But my picks were okay. Held serve. So yeah, man. Best of luck, boys. Yeah, shout out to all the boys at Pub Sports Radio. I was in there Saturday, did not win the contest, but shout out to Big Show, man. My dude Big Show Picks is a new Papa Bear. So congratulations to him and his wife, new fam bam. Love to hear it. Congratulations to y'all. Much love. And yeah, man, join me Wednesday. Me and Aaron are gonna be talking movies again. And yeah, then I'll be back here Friday. Thanks again, boys. Best of luck. Shout out to the Dome. Y'all are the best. I'll see y'all up in there. Just my 2 cents. Catch you on the next one. Peace.